Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone between. I'm your host, Masker. Remember creepypastas? Yeah, we're talking about them again, but this time we're gonna talk about Sonic.exe. Now, I'm not gonna tell you who he is. He existed since 2011. Then, why am I talking about him? Well, unlike other creepypastas, he actually managed to survive that era until this year and many more to ensue throughout fan games, videos made on YouTube, and many other types of medias. So I'm gonna be talking about them since they are pretty interesting. Many people tried to make Sonic.exe media, but many of them failed. So how about we talk about the good, the bad, and the abysmal. The story of Sonic.exe starts in the year 2011 when the user JC the Hyena, yes, that was the user's username. It's 2011, what do you expect? Decided to write a creepypasta on the creepypasta wiki. The story goes like any other story, like any creepypasta story that was uploaded at the time. It was basically the most half-assed story with many poor cliches, with obviously the gore being the main focus because that was the only way to make a story scary back in the day. The story was not that good to the point where it was even removed from the wiki, which obviously caused someone to be angry, and was transformed to the bad creepypasta wiki. So then, why? Why is a story that was poorly made by someone on the internet is now the most popular type of Sonic media? Well, it all goes back to the year after 2011, where the first ever Sonic.exe game got released. To say this game was popular is an understatement. Whenever you went on YouTube, no matter what YouTuber you watched, they were playing this game. This game was getting more played than any popular game at the time. Well, because it's very short. It's a game that can be made into one video for a YouTuber to play. Now, to say it was scary was questionable. Yeah, it was scary for like one video and then you would never get scared of it again. But many people played it. Many big faces that you might recognize, like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, and many more. It was shocking, honestly, to see a game that was pretty short and wasn't scary after like a third playthrough to be that popular. But again, at the time, the most popular thing you could play is a horror game, so yeah, it had the perfect timing to be there. Also, before I quit this segment, I forgot to say that the game actually featured some fourth wall breaks, which was definitely a reason why this game was played by everyone. Now, I could have talked about any Sonic.exe game, so why did I choose this one specifically? Well, this one I think does the best job at portraying the original story, and also the game is also good. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. If you have any problem, I'm the owner of the channel, dude. Like, this game delivers so much content than the original .exe game that came out in 2012. This game includes custom levels, custom music, and also a custom story. Now, the story is not complete, neither does the game. It's still both in development, but that doesn't mean it isn't great. The game already delivers so much content that is better than the original game that was released years ago. Both games start as you playing as Tails, but the difference is this game actually builds up the atmosphere around the level. You go around the level and you see some things glitch out until you see Sonic. Okay, what's the difference? This time it actually does a second build up until he actually shows up and corrupts the game, something that the original game didn't do. Also, this game features a much better fourth wall breaks, like sometimes the screen would start shaking, and also sometimes the name of the window that you open the game with starts changing its name to communicate with you. I honestly don't have any problem with the game other than being too short, so I'm really looking forward to the game when it fully releases. Hey, Maskar from the future here. Turns out the game is being scrapped and rewritten and remade. Now I really feel dumb talking about a game that isn't gonna be completed, and I'm not gonna edit it out, so yeah. That's it. I talked about two Sonic games that tried to be scary. One of them failed but managed to succeed in the YouTube scene and making this entire thing popular, while the second one actually managed to make the game actually scary. If you want me to cover more games like these or anything like this, make sure to comment it down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and in case I don't see you next time, good morning, good evening, and goodbye.